And no, it's not about getting rewarded for like poor performance, like getting injured on the job or so on. The entire point of the story is that the group itself had a protocol to follow that was lawful. Yeah, that was like very disciplined and like not drama. Of course, especially yeah, that's way to like a formal investigation and eventually professionalism on the space up and eventually they don't bother the person, not the person's family. What they ended up doing, endangered my entire family in the process, and they went on to like somewhat almost kill me in the process itself or something, and they caused a nuisance for me over and over again. And by the time I was done over here, my car, yeah, so regular formal process, feds will go off and do investigation. They ask you to step out your car, and then eventually they go off and like they record everything, so that you can go handle that with your lawyer. If you find anything that was like unlawful or on the space that you feel like you've been violated as a human being, you can go off and argue from a judge that the pigs over here were pigs and like they tormented you and they assaulted you in the process. And then that end up in like a process of paperwork, and a jury will go off and revise, or like a judge, they do the analysis, the statistics, and they determine whether or not the sin was lawful or unlawful, and they put it into a yes and no, a scale, also a simple, a binary system, 1 and 0. And by the time they're done with it, they process the weight of that scale itself. Was the cat over here, yeah, a tiger, or was it a leopard? They make that determination with the team of scientists, and they go like, well, it has stripes, it must be a leopard or something like that, not a tiger, because the tiger has spots. Yeah. So somewhere the tiger over here with like the no tail, that's like brown, like a bear and stuff like that, would then be labeled as that, and everybody come to a conclusion that Pluto is a planet, and that's it, man. As simple as that. That's just an example. So somewhere, instead of going to like do a regular investigation on the space here, asking me to step out the car and then be able to like process whether or not there was something that was illegal being done, what they did is that initially, before they could even ask me to step out the car, the cop went out to pull out his knife, slash my tire on the space here, went out to like cut my brake, install C4 underneath my engine over here, what's up, and then went out to like defecate on top of the roof of my car over here, what's up, and then when you punch me in my face, put chloroform inside my air conditioning system over here, put me to sleep, and like started to like put chemicals in there, like chlorine. He put a hidden camera in there and recorded it, and then he streamed it over Twitch to then go off for like spam racism on the space or something. And then went on to like someone help himself bring other stranger into my affairs, while he go off and he searched through my wallet, he searched through my computer file, he helped himself with like private research, he helped himself with like my money around the space. He stole my equipment over and over again, I thought. And then eventually he wanted to try to claim that I'm crazy, while he recorded everything that was related to like the toxic gas that he put in that ventilation system, streamed it, made money off of it, and then eventually somehow I survived it. By the time I get out the car blew up. Yeah, and then luckily for me, I had my phone over here to go off and record it all. So that'll be the case in front of a judge. And that's stuff that's related to like whether or not somebody should be deserving in society to go off and live off the public of their tax dollars. I'm trying to do nothing back to society without no kids over here. Yeah, so in case you didn't know what the scenario was, I spelled it out for you very clearly. I tell you, these people are going to get messed up inside our cars. I'm going to defecate all of them the minute I catch them, and eventually it's going to be a sum for like $50 million and up. I will not even care whether or not that taxpayers' dollars come from like a debt or like a sweatshop with like 10-year-olds in there. I don't care about none of the stuff off top myself. I survived a gas chamber. You don't know what that feels like. I don't care about nothing at this point. But my victory and my revenge.